We are already an analytic person, so we know what they're doing with the data. The only thing we need to know is like how they are manipulating or using this to how they are building their functionality of functions of PAPM. So that's what we are going to see. So what is this? Did anywhere we can see this two fields joined into one field, or one field can be divided into two fields? What is this? Are we done this in BW?
Yeah, concatenation
Modeling,
and split.
parameterized. Yeah, sorry.
Concat. If you want to join for two, we
Yes.
use for concatenation. If you want to
Okay.
split, yeah, split also.
Yeah, split. We can take if there is a name. Maybe some columns it will joined with 3 or 4 columns, right? Like some ID will be generated based on maybe the account number, company code, or the account type. So there might be a field which is combined. So if you want to split that and take the meaning full information from that, so we go for the split. So that's what we are going to use this based on some conditions. So conditions we know in PAPM we use the condition in selection and function formula. That's where like we manipulate the data. Here same the building blocks. We see the building blocks of transfer structure. We have two types. One is transfer structure and another is reverse transfer structure. Transfer structure we can merge. That's what, right? Value column, sometimes also calculating. Yeah, transfer data we can merge, or reverse transfer structure we can unpivot the data. We know result handling, suppress initial result, ensure distinct result. Distinct result is, like selected distinct star. If you don't want the duplicate values, then it should be yes or no. We want to aggregate retain fields. This is a new one which you are seeing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 we are seeing very different from the other functions we use our joins. So ensure distinct result, we know it's a distinct values. If we want no duplicate value, then make it yes. If we are allowing our result as a duplicate value, then no. Retain fields is, so whatever the field which we are performing, those fields will come, or else like source fields. So all fields are retained, all field except action. So whatever the fields which we are performing, only those will come. So aggregate result, we know group by is aggregated. Any key figures will be grouped into group by. Any doubts on here?
What is this transfer values to columns and transfer columns to values?
Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see that. So that's what, like, we split the columns or we change the values. So this transfer structure can be achieved by two ways. Like either we can pivot the data or unpivot the data. What does this mean? Like we can transpose the values. Here we can using the transfer structure, we can achieve the value should be transposed into like this, or B, then it will be AB, or any field which is AB that will be split into A and B. We'll see how we are going to achieve this. So this is what the transfer structure will do on the data basis. So if we have the rows and we apply the condition and we will be transposing the data, and there will be a 2 column and we will be merged into a single column, or this is the example of concatenation, and we will be split this data. So that's how it will work.
Bhaskar, this one all fields can just go back.
Yeah.
That retain field, what is that? Add field except action as a source field.
Yeah. So in transfer structure, we'll give certain condition to perform this value. Okay, so we'll give certain conditions to do this operation. So that's what we do in the formula. So the retain fields, only source fields, means whatever we are doing, only those fields will come. The remaining fields, so A, B and AB, these are the fields we performed in the action. Let's see, the table have few more fields. If you in the output you want all the fields, now you are performing only this, so the output will come like this. This is this one, like condition fields are retained, but action or source fields are excluded from the results. Then only if you want to all the fields, then all fields.
Okay, whatever we are doing concatenation, that field combination will take.
Yeah. So here there is an example what they're doing, like they have contract, product, value, date, amount, and premium. In the first rule, they selected it where C1 contract is C1 and product is P10. Then the amount should be in premium 1. There is another rule they created in selection C2 contract where contract is C2 and product is P20. Then the amount moved into premium 2. So now we'll see 1, 2, 3. There is a C1 contract is P10. All so this is our first condition values. So for all this value, what we need to do? We need to move the amount into premium 1 fields. So there will be additional fields. Premium 1, we have 150,000. What is our second condition? C2 P20. C2 P20. There is only 2 fields. So for this is in the selection criteria identified, and what they are doing, the amount will be moved into premium 2, 200 or 150. It will be moved into this. So now it is not exactly the concatenation, but we take using the same amount, sorry, same field, the amount field, and we give certain condition. From the certain condition, we take different values. Any questions here? Are all good?
Yes.
So that's a transfer structure example. When we come to reverse transfer structure, so we have input data, it's product, customer, premium 1, premium 2. So we are creating the rules. So the first rule is customer 01 and product is product 01. Make the premium 1 value. So the column of this premium 1 added into premium. And there is another column premium type. So there we are hard coding the values premium 1 should be written in premium type column. And there is another rule customer equal customer 02, product is product 0, product 02. When the condition matches, premium 2 values moved into the premium, the same column, and premium 2, the hard coded value means the custom fields which you are creating moved into premium type. So if we see for customer 01, prod 01, this is the hard coded value, premium 1, the value which we are returning into the premium type fields. And we are moving the premium 1 column value into premium. The same goes to the second. Any questions on here?
No, Bhaskar.
Yeah. Basically, why we are using this transfer structure, in Join also we do this. This is not something, which is specifically something is more meaningful, right? We can achieve this logic in Join as well, correct?
Yeah, but performance matter, right? Like with the
Yeah,
if it is joined,
exactly. Yeah, the performance matter that is come from technical perspective, and the another level is so in this transfer structure, think like the PAPM developers. So there is two types of developers. One we are like a technical and functional, but they won't work in that way. Any developer they have to maintain the develop the same kind of effort only. So think someone is from functional perspective. This tool is developed from the functional perspective, not the technical perspective. So if they want to change one premium value on particular premium value or some discounts, so they want to move that discount into some other columns, or like they want to there is one particular input, they have different types of product or different discounts. They want to take this into one and another set of result into one and another set of result into one. If they want to achieve that in those functional PAPM developer, like means a PAPM developer who knows more on functional but not very bit on here, it's very tough for them to build in Vue. But we can achieve this, but it will take long time also. No, from that. So that's why like these are the functions which is built for that. And derivation. Derivation is almost exactly similar to transfer structure, but very, bit different. So derivation is also a data enrichment function that can be used to enhance the data in a data set with calculated attribute based on predefined derivation rules. The same how we define the rules in transfer structure. If C2 is this and P2 is this, then do this. And so those are called like just a condition. So if something is this and something is that, then do. And if they can put multiple conditions also, not only few single conditions, they can take so many conditions. So for they have a list of company codes. They took like a 10 or 20 company code, and the location is like this. The result should be moved as a China, or the result should be these results are coming from Asia. So anything which they are indicating, so there the transfer structure will be more useful. So the same will go for derivation. We have seen the enriched ensure distinct result. We already seen. If you want to duplicate value, then make it as no. If you don't want to duplicate value, then make it as yes. So rules here same. If then part only, okay, they have some contract equal to sunshine, product equal like this. This is the column and the value. If that was there, then the R amount equal to premium. The amount value should be entered into our premium. So here we'll see the example for derivation. We have our input and we have our output here. So here there is a conditions or rules which is set it up for this derivation. Here we have product is P1, cost center is CC001. Then the amount should be assigned into asset revenue. At the same time, the stock value, stock which should be assigned into asset category. If P2 and the all so star, as we know, like this is for all the product or sorry, all the cost center. When product is P2 and all the cost center, then make the premium value into asset revenue and transit into asset category. If you see P1 CC01, this is the first condition, first rule for the first result. If it is there, the amount should be moved into asset revenue. The 100 is moved here, and the asset category should be stock. And then we'll check for P1 CC005. No, and yeah, P1 CC001. The amount should be moved into asset revenue and stock should be written in asset category. Then we'll see P2 cost center is all P2 CC02, P2 CC06, P2 CC02, P2 CC09. Any cost center and the condition is P2. Sorry, any cost center and P2, both values satisfied. Then what we need to do? The amount value, sorry, the premium value, which should be assigned in asset category. So the first P2 CC02, this is the premium value. It assigned into asset revenue. Then they make it as it's a transit. Any doubts here for transfer structure and derivation?
But what is the difference when we'll go for derivation and when we go for transfer? Because it's look like similar, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's almost look like similar. Yeah. I don't think mostly we will use the derivation or transfer structure in different way. So I have used it. So this we are seeing, right, transfer structure and reverse transfer structure. And I have used it for transfer structure, not for bringing this. Actually, this as a training I have done, and in real time I haven't done much because this should be mainly used on insurance project. Mostly this transfer structure and derivation will be used on more. So it's not more specific, but from the insurance project, they need this kind of activities. I have been using this for just transposing the data only. Like so, there is a C1. I will tell like if there is a C1, then contract is C1, then product is P2. So the condition will be given, and I have transposed the data. That's what I have done. But on terms of this difference, so this is we can merge the two column. So that's also we can do here. Honestly speaking, I don't see much differences here. Okay, we can use both. That's what I can tell. Like, but yeah, In derivation, you can transpose the data, but as I have performed a transfer structure, so that is what we can see. Not the exact difference that like we can able to achieve from transfer structure that I can.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions here? So we have covered this too, and so let me see the exercise. I will just go through what is the exercises for transfer structure. So we have a transfer structure. We have to create this table. I don't know if the Z validate column is available or not. If it is not, we have to add this one more time. Let's see. So they have a data set and what they are doing and what will be our output. We can see here. So let's see. This is our data set. OK, contract, product, validate, amount, premium. And this is our configuration. So what is the configuration? If ZA contract is C1, then the target field ZA premium 1 value should be in target field. The description is premium 1. Source field is amount. If ZA prod, yeah, if ZA prod equal to P10, then it's empty. Then ZA contract equal to C2. Then our target field ZA prime 2 is ZA amount. It's nothing but this is one field. If ZA contract equal to C1, the ZA prime 1 will be ZA amount. What is the first rule will satisfy? This is C1, right? We'll see the condition. C1. Source field is ZA amount. ZA amount should be in premium 1. So this value will be here. So this is the first rule output. And what is the second rule output will be here? In first rule also another condition is there. If ZA prod equal to P10, then it's empty. So we'll see the result. Same C1, 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 all this the same. It moved. Where is the premium 1 value? Premium 1 value is 150,000. The remaining is null because the product. Then we are going to see the unpivot. Unpivot is same like the same. That's what we are going to do. We have so one field and what is the selection condition? If there is a customer one, I will see the data. Same. Yeah.
Actually, in the previous condition, you told if it is P10, then blank, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Product, right?
Yeah.
This is an unpivot. We'll go to see this. So in the product is P10, the result is null. And what is the target field? They haven't set it the target field, right?
So that means it has no significance.
Yeah.
So we also no need to create it, right? Add that condition.
Yeah, we don't need to create. Let's try to. We don't need to create actually. If there is a target field, something is there, then action will be performed on that particular product field. I'm seeing here this two as a combination, I guess C1 and P2. P10 because they have to give the two condition, right? This is the combination. I C1 and P10. Where is this one? Let's mark it this. Yeah. That's what. So these two are. So I have read this wrong. This two is satisfied. Then the premium one, the ZI amount should be written in premium one. The same here. Is a combination like unconditioned. If contract is also should be C2 and product is also P20. Maybe you can after executing just change the base values, like change the C2 into P10. Then let's see the result will be vary. Yeah, is it clear?
Yes, Bhaskar.
The same will go for customer equal to customer one, product equal to product one. Then they have to do the two actions. So previously, if these two conditions satisfied, there is only one action is done. If two, now there is a two conditions. If the same the two conditions satisfied, we have to perform two actions. One is ZI premium one, which would be added into ZI prime, and premium one, it should be written as premium type. And same go for this second rules also. Okay, we can. Okay, there is one more we have to see, right? Transfer structure and then derivation. We'll see the derivation.
Bhaskar?
Yeah.
This one, day 2 exercise 4, can just open the file. What is that?
Day 2 exercise
4, the writer product. They did not receive this file actually.
So you don't have this file?
No. For me, I did not receive it actually. Go to set.
It's okay. Like nobody's received this file, exercise 4.
No.
No, this day 4 was missing.
Oh.
Yes, day 2 exercise 4 was missing.
Okay.
You can just share it to KTK and KTK will recirculate it.
Sure. I will send that.
Thank you. And also can just go to previous thing.
Transfer structure.
Yeah, not transfer. You are explaining something derivation, right? Derivation of transfer.
Yeah. You want to see the slides or exercise?
No, not exercise, Excel sheet. That you said the two action is performed, right? In that I have one question.
Yeah. And do you guys have this transfer structure and derivation exercise?
1 second. Yeah, we have.
Okay, that's good. Yes. Okay, let me open derivation. So now we have data set, contract, product, value date, amount, and set if contract is sunshine and valid date is 1/1/2016, then the target field, the amount should be moved into premium. And if contract is moonlight and Z validate is later than 0/4/1/2016, then ZI amount equal to ZI premium. Let's see what will be our result. ZI amount for 2016 and sunshine. So is it 2016 or 1/1/2016? Okay, only for 1/1/2016. So only for this. The ZI amount should be in ZI prime. And what is the second set? Moonlight, and it's later than 4. So we have 3 moonlight. So the 4 is later than, then we'll have this 2. It is not later than or equal. That means like a greater than. So this is what it will happen. Like if moonlight is greater than this date, means like 4/1/2016, it's not greater than or equal to. So 21 is 4, it's greater than, and 29. So the amount should be moved into premium. We have 300. We left this moonlight as it is. And sunshine, we have the condition matches only one this, and the amount should be moved here. We'll see this result would be matched our output. 600, 300, 100. Yeah. Sunshine is 1 and moonlight is 2. It's the same, like just we are giving one condition on particular field and then we perform some operation. It's a very simple operation we are doing. We just move the value into something, but usually the model won't. We have some complex formula or something we have to return. It depends. So are we clear here?
Yeah, I'm clear from my side. Bhaskar, you said that clear this like two condition, two action kind of concept.
No, we can give multiple action or multiple condition. It's nothing like we can give sunshine and life one. If it was there, change my date into something else or greater than this and move from my amount into premium one and make it type as premium 3. Anything we can give like
Anything,
any
okay,
condition.
we can give more than two
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
however possible.
yeah, it's not like 2 or 3 like
Bhaskar, Vishwa is talking about there was one Excel where you showed that there are two actions which we are performing. I think that was with respect to transfer structure. If you can
yes,
go
yes.
through.
I just mentioned that it's a 2 action they are performing, but we can perform more than that also. I can open the transfer structure. So this is what you're saying, right? In the set, there is a 2 condition.
Not this one, Bhaskar, actually.
Okay, another one. Okay. Unpivot, okay, I guess. So here, the 2 selection condition they are given and there is a 2 action they perform. So that's what they have done. Even if you can need some ZI.
Okay. I understand, Bhaskar, why I asked, right? Here, cust 1, prod 1, cust 2, prod 2, right? So I thought of some field in the selection, so that's what I confused. It's the values. Got it.
Okay. Okay. This is just the values we are selecting.
Yes, yes. I thought of its field actually. So that's what how come I mean kind of variable you are passing or something like that.
No. This is the field and this is the variable. This is the field and this is the variable.
Value.
The values. Yeah. Values. I'm sorry.
And one more thing, Bhaskar, like just want I got into mind. So can we give any kind of flexibility? Let's we are restricting here in the selection like hardcode restrictions. Can it be possible like a variable like runtime selection or kind of whenever you're triggering selection?
No, because this is means runtime selection means like
for example, like maybe some of the reports we need the more flexibility. Okay, in the selection, can we create any kind of like somewhere we can create the parameter or like an input like
a parameter we can do. Parameter we can do, but this is not some parameterized condition.
Okay, it's a static.
Yes. This is not parameterized condition. Parameter we can able to do it in the report level. In the report level, we can we can do the parameterization.
Okay, then thank you.
So Bhaskar, right now, basically, we are preparing the data set, right? So while preparation, we are doing these steps, and then those parameters can be applied on the prepared data set in the runtime. Yeah. Okay.
Even till now, like in the selection, right? In the selection also, if you're having the parameter, just one. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. This is the one which we are seeing. Okay, yeah. So we have created one parameter on top of it. So we can pass this value also here and you can do it. So till now, like in the, so what I was said is till now here, what we are doing in the environmental level. So here. Okay, so see here. So now we are giving ZI quantity equal to sum of ZI amount. It will directly we can fetch it. So we can pass the parameter also instead of sum of ZI quant, we can pass the parameter also here. Something. So is it clear for your question? So the IP customer, we can pass the values. So this is the your parameter, and in the report level, whatever the value you are giving for IP customer, that will come here, and then our result will be activated.
And like, when you are passing the input parameter, that value will be coming to selection. Then we have to run the transfer structure, right?
Yes, fine. I will do one transfer. Can you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, boss.
Okay, first we will create one model table for transfer structure. Where are we here? Same level. Okay, let me close this. So we select the description transfer structure and function. I'm sorry, because first we are going to create the data, right? Transfer structure data, and the data should be in which function? In which function we will create the data?
I think transfer structure. This you are creating the table or
Table.
or table? This one table, model table.
Yeah, model table. So first we are going to create one model table. So this is the input for our transfer structure. So we'll do it. Yeah, it's a which one we are going to take?
Environment.
Yep. And fields, we'll see the fields here. Contract, product, validate, amount, premium. Contract. Yes, validate won't be there. Oh, it's there. Great. Prod. Will be there. Amount.
Somebody PAPM 11 user locked my user ID. Can just come back?
Sorry, which user locked?
PAPM 11 user enter into mine.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Vishwa. Unexpectedly, I went that. I came out.
Yeah, thank you.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 fields, and the columns will be different. It's okay. We can change it in the later also. So now we are activating, and 3, 3, 3. Yeah. So maintain data. CPBAP. So that's it. We paste all the values. Save. Okay. There is one issue in PAPM. What it will happen, right? Now it is 100, 200. The decimal point is splitted in decimal point, right? But here it shouldn't be like this. It should be in the comma. The decimal point should be separated by a comma. Then only it will happen. So in order to do this, we'll go from here, account, right? Sorry, option. So we have option here, decimal separator. It's a decimal point. We are changing that into comma, and 1000 separator. It is dot. Then okay. So now can you see it all changed into comma instead of decimal? Guys, can you able to see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the problem. It's thrown an error. It won't store. So now it's cool now. that either we can able to change from PAPM itself or Excel, anything we can take it. So this is some PAPM basic configuration. They move this all this not as a decimal. All the amount should be in the usually they do in comma separated value. To close this or to close. I closed it. So what is the next step? We created the table. What we are going to do now? So here, right? We are going to create a transfer structure function. So transfer structure pivot. We are selecting the function as a transfer structure. So first, it's a transfer structure. And what we are going to here, input. So what's our input in transfer structure?
Table.
Yeah, so we are going to see the transfer structure data. So signature and action. Actually, guys, like for this, we have a solution, but this is not allowing to us to change it. OK, actually, what we'll do. So if we have the browser, we have to go to the flag and enable table ng flag. And if we are, then we have to disable this. Then we can able to see the actions also here. So this is some browser level settings we have to change. And I have tried to change this. It's not working for me. Maybe if you guys can try and you can fix this also. Let me paste this in a chat. So this is a solution for this. You guys try. If it is there, then yeah, we can do it. I tried in the Chrome in this remote desktop. It is not worked. Maybe you can check the same flag in my. If we have another browsers in this, then you can do it. That's we can do that later. Then let me go here. Then you have the action, right? The action also will be visible properly, not like this. They're selecting these three as output, so taken into selection. Contract, product, and amount. And ZA premium 1 and premium 2. OK, these two fields we haven't added in the table. So this is the additional fields like custom field we have to take. We have to check. OK, we don't have these fields, so we have to create it. Let me save this. So where we are good, have to go and create the field.
Yeah, custom in the environment fields.
Yeah. And before that, let me check this fields will be available in BW fields. It won't be. Let's check. OK, we have all this. We will be import this fields as well. So we don't need to worry in the later part. OK, we have added in here. Then I'll go to transfer structure and let me try to add this to fields premium 1 and premium 2. Edit. and rules. So we are creating one rules. So the rules will be different to, as we said, in views, the rule will be different. The joints, the rule will be different. Allocation and everything, the rules will be different. But how to configure the rules, it will be same. So we have a selection fields, we have action fields. So the first selection condition, contract equal to C1, product equal to P10. So now in here for selection and action, we have to add this here. We have contract and product that are we are going to take selection. Even is in premium one. Here we are going to take the premium one value. Sorry, amount should be added into premium. Sorry. So now you can see the selections we selected two and the amount has been selected here. We created one rule and we are going to create the another rule. So in rule 2, contract and product C2 and P30. So this is it, the configuration set it up. What we have done, we took the input, we created two rules, two conditions and actions. If you want, like you can add the multiple conditions based on our data and you can, experiment this also. And the level of actions also you can experiment it. You can create one more, we have another field, anything like you can create and you can, give the different functionality, sorry, different formula, then you can add the fields. Now activate. Let's see, do we have any error or all good? Okay, then run. So now we have a result C1, C2, C1, C1, C2, and 1 is there, 7. So premium 1 has been moved from amount 100, 50,000, and premium 2 this moved into this amount also moved into premium 2. This is for C2 conditions. So any doubts here? Guys? Hello?
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we do the same for derivations. So we'll go for derivation. We have contract prod validate amount. This is already there, but it's okay. We can create one more table. Sorry, I created the derivation table and make it as derivation. So model table first. So first I'm going to create a model table for derivation. Most of them are same field from this table. We'll add this and see is it matched. Contract fraud valuation amount. They don't need premium. So I'm removing premium. So all four table or four feeds. Activate. So what is the wrong here?
Field mismatch.
So we select the input. Let's select the what is the signature. We contract validate and action as premium. See, in our base table, there is no ZI premium, right? Correct.
Yes.
This is the base table. We don't have premium, and in the set we are taking the premium fields. So it's like that's what we do in the selection condition, right? We'll add some additional fields. The same, that's what we are doing it. So don't confuse like if we don't have the source table, whatever the fields only there, that should be displayed. What is the difference is when we take the additional field, we have to pass some value into it. Other than that, it's cool. So these two already will have a data and it will flow into output. For ZI frame, we have to feed some value. So then the output will come. Now signature is set it up, then we'll create the derivation rules. So derivation rules, since I said like it's almost similar to what we do in the transfer structure, even for the configuration also it's same. So we don't need to much worry on this. Like contract and validate, we're going to select. And in the action is in premium, it should be. Yeah. I don't know the date format will select or not. What is the date format actually? This is fine. 01.01. The first rule set it up successfully and we'll go for second rule. And now I'm not going to create the second rule manually. What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy it. So the behavior is same, just I have to change the value. So I copied it. OK. So here instead of sunshine, it's moonlight. So it's later than 041/2016. We can give later than OK, there is no greater than, later than only directly is there. Then activate. So this result we already seen, right? 600, 300, 100, which is in the premium value. Sorry, premium value. Any questions in configuring this too? It's almost similar, like while the configuring also. You guys, you there?
Yes, Bhaskar.
Okay. Please let me know. Do you guys face any issues like any doubts on configuring this? Are we good? Are you guys done by yourself? This.